on a minutes restriction tonight. And Isaiah Brockington, that's right, he's a young fella. He's got the bad back. Unfortunately, a little bit of illness as well, but he's a projected lottery pick, unfortunately, on the minutes restriction. Now, for the Brisbane Bullets, Casey Prather, Tyrell Harrison, Sam McDaniel, Jalen Adams, and Javon Freeman-Liberty. Damon, I don't know about you, but that is two strong starting fives.
That is going to be quite a battle inside. Sam Meninga's going to try to stretch out Tyrell Harrison, and Tyrell's going to try to be a monster in the paint. Let's see how we go.
Well, let's tip this one off from Auckland Spark Arena. Which of these teams will cause a little bit of havoc as this year goes on? Didn't have the years they wanted last year, but as we said, have retooled emphatically. MVP, all NBL contenders, and that man, Javon Freeman-Liberty. McDaniel can't find an option inside. He'll work his way into the paint, goes upstairs, gets it tipped away by Karim Lopez, the potential lottery pick. The Breakers, can they open their account? They can't, front rim.
Now, this is going to be the one issue I feel the Brisbane Bullets could have with this starting five. Sam McDaniel, who pencil him in right now as a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, I feel like they very small, though. 4 basic guards in Tyrell Harrison. Now, I'm sure could have some advantages on the offensive end, but defensively, somebody's going to have a mismatch.
Sam McDaniel, such a key cog to this Brisbane Bullets team. Missed a majority of last year with an injury. Jackson Cartwright. Meninga, can he open the account? He can't. And yet another offensive rebound for the Breakers. Lopez, a nice little pass, and what a way to start the year. Meninga with the slam.
Great job by Ruben Tarangi keeping 2 possessions alive. And Tyrell Harrison playing in a drop defense. He's got to know that Sam Meninga's going to pick and pop.
Prather had such a strong finish to the season. Can he open his account? Cashes it.
like last year, just started all over again for Casey.
Well, that's what the New Zealand Breakers are. The Brisbane Bullets is Parker Jackson Cartwright will find the shoot on the outside, bottom of the net. Freeman-Liberty easily into the paint, can't miss the lay-in. Brockington will take it away. Brockington, the Ray Bonner medalist during the preseason at the NBL Blitz, the MVP. Can't connect on his first.
You can see what New Zealand's trying to do, too. They're going to put Tyrell Harrison in the majority of the ball screens.
Freeman-Liberty through the middle. That one's off. Brockington out. Fast-paced action to begin us here. PJC, nice little heads on the lay-in.
This man is a very small man in stature, but huge in heart and skill. And like I said, he shot 50% last year inside the key. He just showed you how he can do it.
Prather with a strong drive baseline and finishes.
Mr. Fundamental.
And the Bullets will be hoping they can have what they saw at the end of the year from Casey at the beginning of this one, as he gets the pick there and he's out in the open court. And Prather given the roar at the end. He's got all the points so far for the Bullets, off to a hot start.
The imports for Brisbane, the 3 of them, are going to have to do the bulk of the scoring. And I feel like rookie Stu Lash head coach is going to play him at least 30 minutes a game each.
Isaiah Brockington, who you've named Isaiah Buckington, shows you just why. Straight through the chest of Jalen Adams. Can he go back the other way? That one rolls out.
There's mismatches.
Meninga had the mismatch down low with Adams. It'll be tipped off.
Good job by Jaden fighting him on the box. Good pass.
Nice pass from Adams. Tyrell Harrison can't miss the putback either. Stat padding, Damon. Wow.
Yeah, Tyrell will be happy with that. This is a tough assignment.
Well defended by McDaniel. Floaters off for Meninga. You see the defense right there. They're having a whole lot more success than they did last year, because when he was on fire last year, so were they.
Casey Prather continuing his form from 2024 season when he was second team All-NBL. Good to see him starting this quarter because he got to play big minutes.
Brockington. That one's off front rim.
Goal, 2-3, illegal screen, never stop moving.
Not the first possession that the Brisbane Bullets had in planning. I'm sure Stu Lash, his first year as a head coach, of course the director of basketball operations previous to this, he's had a huge amount of experience across the NBA and now in the NBL. It was a ballsy decision, Damon.
It was.
But they're playing some good basketball across the preseason, and now as Parker Jackson Cartwright gets over the high hand of Harrison.
Wow, that was a good old-fashioned hit the wing and looked like some Melvin Tiger old school first option stuff. You don't see many layups like that.
Norton fading away, will draw some contact.
New Zealand 6, hands foul, 2
Mitch
shots.
already looked like he's been in the wars.
Which is absolutely no surprise, because if there's anyone out there that's going to dive on a loose ball at a training session at a 5-on-0, it's Mitch Norton.
100% it is, and it's good to see Mitch being aggressive because he doesn't take a lot of shots, but he's got a size advantage, obviously, on Parker, so he took him down low, got himself to the stripe. This would be Brisbane's first free throws of the game.
Norton cashes the first. Petteri Koppinen, one of the most competent coaches in the league, and as you said, getting Parker Jackson Cartwright back was important, but having that man on the sidelines just as much.
And having some new ownership, hopefully they trust his direction. Travel.
Casey.
Rim Lopez, as we said, on just the minutes restriction for this one.
Restricted for the own de minutos.
And the minutes restrictions are always
No
fun to
bueno.
manage, because we've seen minutes restrictions before, but when the game's tight and the game's on the line, sometimes they go out the window. Prather hard on the drive, fades away, hook shots off. PJC wide open on the three-point line. Top as well, but the follow from the next star, now current star in Lopez.
We got to see that on Amy replay. Running the length of the floor right down the middle. Finished it with 2.
Prather, he continues to pile on the points, but Karim Lopez already with the 4 rebounds. For a guy that's apparently got a bad back, he is crashing the glass. PJC spins, puts it up, buries it.
Man can get off any kind of shot he wants.
For a man of that stature, his ability to make shots under duress in the paint is incredible. And that's why he's always in MVP contention. McDaniel wants a piece of the action. He'll have to do it from the stripe as we get a replay, an Amy replay of Karim Lopez just doing the things that NBA scouts love to see. We know he can shake and bake on the three-point line.
Yes.
But that is the sort of stuff that is teeing him a rocket up the NBA draft lottery.
Looking forward to seeing how much he matures in 1 year. Still a very, very young man. Still a teenager.
Still a teenager. That's a name we're going to remember for a long time to come. And we see guys like this. We saw it with Josh Giddey. We saw it with LaMelo Ball as the first free throw is off. There comes a point in the year, whether it's 5 games from now, 10 games from now, where they just click. And they go from getting 10 points to 20s, getting triple doubles. And Karim Lopez, you best believe it, 0 for 2 from the three-point line. And unfortunately for the New Zealanders, there's no Hungry Jacks over there. PJC in transition.
Wow.
There's no Hungry Jacks for missed free throws over there, Dave. It was brought to my attention on Twitter as unfortunately.
He didn't use his arm, he just tripled.
Okay, hopefully Mitch is obviously, I hope it's just back knee on knee.
As we look at the replay here, and hearts in mouth stuff, and can't gather much from that, but we hope for Mitch Norton, such a stalwart of the NBL and one of the much loved figures across the league by teammates and competitors alike, that he is okay.
The way he's reacting is not a good sign.
Oh man, Kenny with the stomach sweat.
Parker took advantage of them in defense and transition, and Mitch was trying to get back. I can't watch injuries in slow motion. You got to tell me what happened.
Well, I'll take it. And I'm certainly with no medical experience here, but whenever there's a slight hyperextension, it is always a worry. We just hope for Mitch that that's a hyperextension, and that's all it is. But he's such a legend of this league. He's played on a few teams, and he's one of those guys you just will not hear a bad word about Mitch Norton.
No, and he's the heart and soul of the team.
I'll take it on the baseline. Just see who comes on and
mentioned as well, when you have teams that have
guys, can we stay at the bench until we get Mitch up?
a few new look faces, it's veterans like that to keep this thing together and keep the ship afloat.
Rise, Mitch. Come on, man.
Well, there is some veterans across this team, Mitch Norton being one of them, but Casey Prather being another one, and Cam Glidden spoke to him a little bit earlier.
All right, Casey, you're on an absolute tear to finish NBL 25. A lot of different personnel in your team. Does your role remain the same?
Yeah, you know, my role always stay consistent to what I believe in, and that's just trying to win as much as I can. You know, we got the group healthy and actually ready to go this year. So for me, it's just about doing anything I can to help this team win.
Spoke to Casey at the season launch, and you could just tell he had a bit of an air of excitement about him because he knows that he's healthy and touch wood, he's ready to go. Last year he was certainly coming in still with a bit of knee troubles, and I think it just wasn't voiced as much to the media and other people, but as soon as he got to 100% health, and I still don't believe he's at 100% health, but he became a different ball player, and what we've known of Casey Prather in the past and what we're seeing tonight.
Casey's a pro's pro. He's going to do the best thing by his body. He plays a very efficient style of basketball. He's not out there doing anything crazy outside of his skill set. Everything is so polished and fundamental. One dribble, shot fakes, that type of stuff. He just knows how to play the game, a true vet.
11 points so far. 2 minutes into the second quarter for Casey Prather. Harrison up top. Freeman Liberty yet to really make a mark on the game. And Adams will step out of bounds.
At some point, Jaden Adams going to have to get himself going. Only got the 2 shots. And like, this isn't the kind of the season where you can't have 3-4 guys all taking 20 shots a game. But at some point, the team got to recognize that they're going to need Jaden Adams to get real busy.
Javon Freeman Liberty is tipped to be the scoring leader by a few top-tier pundits. Yet to trouble the scorers in this one. Brockington. Nice hang time and a strong finish.
Isaiah.
What's your nickname?
He turned into the corner. He turned the corner on that left hand. And watch him just sit on Tyrell's chest. Finish with the left. Don't be out there being tentative, Isaiah. Just get loose, man. I predicted Phoenix that he would average 25 points a game this season. He's got to be aggressive to get it, though.
Tangerine timeout. I consider one of the most important things for an NBL import when they come out here is getting crowned a nickname by you. Only the best get it. And you gave it to Isaiah Brockington off the blitz.
I didn't need to see much. I know what a scorer looks like, and I recognized him as soon as I saw him. But this team is balanced, though. Like, it's balanced. It's going to be tough to average 25, but it is a balanced team. Everybody's pitching in. That first quarter, they had 6 different scores.
Out of both of these teams, Damon, you've mentioned depth to be an issue if you want to get to a run-and-gun game. Who do you think has the most depth out of these 2 lineups?
100% is New Zealand Breakers, and they're still missing it. They're missing Taylor Britt. I was hoping to see him play. He's banged up a little bit. That's a backup point guard. So right now, the backcourt is extremely thin for the Brisbane Bullets, which just means Jaden Adams probably not going to play the rest of the game, and that is no big deal.
Breakers lead this one by 5. Javon Freeman Liberty yet to trouble the scorers for the Brisbane Bullets, which would give them some sense of confidence to be only down 5 with who's most likely going to be their leading scorer at season's end. Yet to get too much involved. McDaniel. Prather, who's been the driving force so far, tries to pile drive one in. to Tyrell Harrison. It's tipped off.
That's what I was waiting on. Tyrell Harrison getting a deep catch like that. Tyrell's going to set plenty of ball screens. He's going to do a lot of dribble handoffs. But when that man seals in the Mitsubishi Motors logo, if you give it to him there, you've got no chance. You got to foul him.
Cam Glenn was listening intently to that Breakers timeout.
Yeah, lads, before Coach Cobb got in there, the players really urging each other to lock in, and I think they see a point in the game where they can kind of step on the throat here and gain some massive advantage.
Well, they're going to have to stop the big man down low, because if he starts to get involved with easy looks like that, you're in trouble.
It don't matter if you get weak side help. The weak side help won't be 7 feet tall, so Tyrell can go to work.
PJC, hard drive, foul. Right now, PJC just causing havoc getting through the paint. As we see a little grimace there, we hope that there's no emerging effects of the rib injury that he had last year and appeared to get a little bit aggravated at the blitz. Now, that's an injury that, you know, in basketball, you get hit in the ribs a lot. It's not something you want to be carrying throughout a season.
That's a very tough man now. Those ribs are not like normal ribs.
Nice inbound pass, gets tipped away as Karim Lopez tried to go upstairs again. Freeman Liberty guarded by Menenga. He'll throw it up and the pass will be tipped.
That was a good seal by Terrell. Just got to put that pass up a little higher for him.
And is Freeman Liberty showing the aggression that we saw across the blitz? Being guarded by Menenga there. You'd expect in the mismatch a little bit more attacking.
No, he's not been that aggressive as Parker Jackson subs out. Hopefully you haven't jinxed him in his rib cage. But now Javon Liberty is clearly a bucket. But right now, maybe just letting the game come to him. Still plenty of time, obviously.
Tries one from the car park there. That's off the front rim. And Brockington will chase down the board. Aaron pass throws it into Harrison, who's going to get the easiest look of the year.
Good pass to the wrong guy. Opportunistic Tyrell Harrison gets himself another deuce.
The Brisbane Bullets back-to-back easy looks for Tyrell Harrison. He's a guy that, for all reports, would have been in the NBA right now, barring a little change of management at one of the clubs. So the Brisbane Bullets lucky to retain his services, and if he can stay healthy throughout the year, will go a long way to giving this club some much-deserved success. Tarangi, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Brockington on his desired left. Freeman Liberty will pull down the board. Can he get himself onto the score sheet? That's what we saw at the NBL Blitz.
Good transition. We got some finishers in the league this season. Good job by Tyrell Harrison knocking that ball off the rim, which started that whole fast break.
And the Brisbane Bullets have wrestled back the lead. They lead by 1. Liafu is a fitness test for the game. He pulls up here and nothing but net.
Good to see Liafu get him a bucket. He didn't have a whole lot of them left. What is this?
Adam
Back on
wide
me.
open and an easy lay and a breakdown in transition for the Breakers. Well guarded by Freeman Liberty, knowing that Brockington is looking to go left and left only. Menenga with position down low.
Too much ball movement. It ain't. I'm a fan of ball movement, but not too much of it. Sam Menenga did a good job drawing the double team. It got kicked out. And Isaiah didn't let it fly for some reason. In half of basketball. This could be a 25-16 kind of game for him.
Well, let's manifest it and talk it into fruition, because a healthy Tyrell Harrison is great for the NBL, and it's great for his chances to end up in the NBA very, very soon. Let's get this second half underway. Casey Prather was dominant in the first half with 13 points. Fades away. That one's off front rim. And Lopez, who's been equally as impressive on the boards himself. Jackson Cartwright exploring, working his way around the arc. Lopez coming into this game with a back injury on the minutes restriction. They'll start this second half.
I feel like Ruben Tarangi is their Sam McDaniel version.
Freeman Liberty, that one's off the side rim. They need him to get going, and they need it fast.
Because Ruben can guard. He's guarding J.A. on one end. Next possession, he's guarding Casey Prather. Sloppy pass by PJC.
Sloppy pass, and it won't be a sloppy finish. He's going to take the easy route. As you said, Mr. Fundamental.
Mr. Fundamental just accumulates points.
BJC working up top. Finds Lopez.
Good pass.
Nice kick out to Tarangi in the corner. Cashes it.
Did that hit the glass?
I don't believe so.
Good vision by the Mexican next star. Good knockdown by Ruben Tarangi. Ruben's been looking for a home for the past few seasons.
Prather gets the pass kicked away.
He was in Southeast Melbourne Phoenix, Tasmania Jack Jumpers, and all of a sudden it's like he's not going to be in the league. He says, you know what, to hell with it, I'm going home.
Didn't quite see the best basketball from him with his time at the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. And the Brisbane Bullets, with Mitch Norton going down with an injury, hopefully not a season-ending one. You look back to last year, they lost Sam McDaniel at the beginning of the season. Have not been able to catch a break on the injury front. Freeman Liberty, shot clock winding down.
Ooh. Casey returns the favor with a sloppy pass.
Nice pass from PJC to Karim Lopez, sliding through the paint.
Nice dish. Way to run the floor by Karim. They're just trading baskets.
And Harrison, it's the focal point of the offense down there in the paint, and he gets another nice little gimmick. 14 points so far for Tyrell Harrison to go with the 9 rebounds. That pass is tipped away, and the Bullets are out in transition. Prather, that one's off.
Turnovers starting to mount up. New Zealand's up to 10 turnovers. Still shooting 13% from 3. And that's going to decline to only be down a point. That's incredible.
Freeman Liberty on the drive. That's what we saw at the Blitz. So poised and patient when he gets into the paint, and some sneaky athleticism, which Rob Baker found out the hard way. Menenga up top. Lopez will try his luck from the outside. A little too strong.
Tyrell Harrison's playing a one-man zone. Breaker's not taking advantage of it.
Freeman Liberty. McDaniel will pull up, buries it.
Nice mid-range J from the Sam. Sam's obviously got a defensive assignment on his hands, but he still is an underrated offensive threat. Right there, that's it.
PJC with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Menenga, the hook shot, and that's his shot.
Brisbane's trying to keep Tyrell out of the ball screen, so they're getting rotation from the other side of the floor. But Tyrell looked like he's starting to tire a little bit. That's why you got to feed the big man before his sub comes.
Jalen Adams goes one-on-one with Lopez at the top and draws the contact.
Guys, let's go. Line it up, please.
Look to push this lead out. 3 points at the moment for the Bullets.
I'm just saying, make sure you
We've seen Jalen Adams do this. It don't matter who he plays with, man.
I don't want to give away.
When that guy's got a ball screen and he got you in isolation, he's got all the caginess, the slow-footed moves, the Euros. He just knows how to finish and get himself to the free throw line.
And he comes up with some sneaky stat lines as well. Sometimes you watch an entire, and I was last year with the Kings, you watch an entire game. He doesn't go in these big scoring spurts like we see some players. He'll finish the game with 20 points, 9 assists, and you'll think that he just had an average one. So he accumulates as it goes on, but he is remarkably consistent.
And there goes Tyrell's sub after basically 3.5 minutes. This is what I'm saying. When he's out there on the floor and he's shooting 6 of 8 from the field, keep feeding him, because you know after maybe 3 to 4 minutes the sub's coming for him. Now you don't have that monster on the floor.
BJC gets on the hip of McDaniel. Menenga with back-to-back buckets. Adams starting to show a little bit more aggression in this third quarter. Prather gets the defender out of his feet, and one. He's off to a flying start.
I mean, this is what I'm talking about. A professional's professional, efficient, Mr. Fundamental. That's just a shot fake, but it's a beautiful shot fake. And then he's on the rim, and one.
Casey Prather looking to take his tally to 18 points.
Now look at the size Petrie Copley just put out there for the Breakers.
Don't forget, 2nd to the 5th of October, the New Orleans Pelicans coming to town. Scan that QR code if you want to see Zion Williamson and some superstars in action against Melbourne's best in Southeast Melbourne and Melbourne United. That's set to be groundbreaking stuff for Australian basketball. We've got the European teams here, the NBA teams are coming. Larry even came out today and said he wants the blitz in Vegas. Ooh. Lopez draws the contact.
Another excuse for you to get a junket to Vegas? Yeah, why not?
And you know what the best part of that is? He didn't even say Vegas. He said he wanted it in America, but I'm trying to talk it into Vegas.
Good patience. Stop. Go.
Kiwis just ran, the Breakers, I should say, just ran a nice little flex cut. You got 6'10" on the floor in Karim Lopez. You got 6'10" Rob Baker. You got 6'10", 6'11" Rob Lowe. I mean, huge size. They should be, and they are, smashing the bullets on the glass. They got to punish these mismatches. Sometimes I feel like they just getting too complicated. A lot of dribble handoffs, a lot of extra ball movement where you can just literally come down and just get the ball inside. But they're going to continue running flex stuff like this. That could be the ticket.
4-point lead to the Bullets, almost the halfway point of this third quarter.
Shot fake, jab, in your eye, pass. This man is fundamental.
Bottom of the net, Casey Prather. The pass a little too hot to handle for Brockington. Adams, tough in transition, gets it picked away. Lopez will push it the other way. PJC. Brockington from the corner.
Count it.
Count the bucket, and I believe the foul was down low, away from the shot. As we have a look at this, it didn't look like
somebody clipped this.
Foul.
We didn't get the whole replay from the start of that.
And we see there the foul wasn't on the shot, so the shot looks like it'll be good.
Yeah, Rob Lowe got tangled up.
Referees will work out what's going on down low.
It's hard to not call this one.
And there we see the heavily strapped and ice knee of Mitch Norton, who's already been in the wars with a black eye, hoping that the scans and whatever he has to go through, he comes back positive. One of the real nice guys, a real good guy of the league, and a key cog in this Brisbane Bullets lineup. PJC through the middle, hang time. Would have been a miraculous make. Adams. Prather with a quick pass up the top. Nice bounce pass there from Smith-Milner, and McDaniels bounces around and bounces in.
That was great ball movement. Everybody made the extra pass, gave up shots to get better shots, and they end up with a layup.
The Bullets with the biggest margin of the game as Baker goes through the middle and slams it home. We're back to 4.
We're just up and down.
I'm loving it. Smith-Milner hits front rim. And Isaiah Brockington, it takes a whole lot to get Smith-Milner on the ground there. He did it with ease.
We're not going to see team's best defensive packages probably in the first round. Things are kind of loose. It's a lot of transition mishaps leading to layups and dunks.
Brockington with 9 points on the game. You've labelled him Isaiah Buckington, which it's tough to get a nickname from you unless you've either won an MVP or you're an all-NBL player. You like the aggression you've seen from him so far, or do you want more?
I want more, but it's like it's round one. It's game one. He's got to get a feel for it. It's one thing to do it in practice and in the blitz, but he will round into some form. Don't worry about that.
It's not just the teams that need to get into form, it's the shot clock.
Evening, gentlemen. So there was a couple of things to look at on this play. Firstly, we wanted to be sure that the foul occurred before the shot clock expired, and it does. And then assessing the deep end of the play, you can see Meninga move forward A to B. Therefore, he actually jumps into Harrison, so that foul stands.
I like it, I like it. The only thing I don't like, Scott, is you're just on audio at the moment. You're a good-looking man. Yeah, you got to get that mug on the screen for us.
No, I have a face for radio. Sorry about that.
Terrell Harrison, 4 for 4 from the stripe. A big behemoth that you can't foul. Having a great game. Brings up his 12th rebound, 18 points.
Lead back out to 7 for the Brisbane Bullets. Have stifled this little run by the Breakers, but there's still plenty of gas left in the tank in New Zealand. Jackson Cartwright. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to put it up. Rob Lowe from the nail. Smashes it.
And there you go. You had to figure the more you shoot it, it's got to go in sooner or later. That brings him up to 4 of 24. But more importantly, cuts the lead to 4.
Cuts the lead to 4, and the Breakers, as Damon said, finally found some money from the outside. Tipped away. Harrison comes up with it. That gets tipped away as well. The Breakers are out. Lee Arthur. A bucket here will really bring this crowd into it. Foul and PJC. It'll be called on the floor. And still plenty of fouls to give for the Bullets. They won't be in the bonus just yet.
Yellow 24, block.
But the Breakers will have to be careful with their fouls as we look at the Amy replay here. Rob Lowe. You just get the feeling he's going to be doing it for the next 10 years. He'll never retire. He'll never leave us.
You got Terrell Harrison off the floor. He'll be back. He was sitting over there for maybe a minute or two. But if I got Rob Lowe on the floor, I'm going to try to get this man more threes. Let's see how Torrey Smith-Milner guards these pick and rolls.
Rob Lowe gets the ball in under duress, but it's tipped away. Yet another turnover for the Breakers. Prather draws contact. It'll go unwhistled. Rob Lowe.
Casey, don't
come off it. It looked like he also got a bit of contact on the way through.
Somebody come off it. Somebody grab Casey. I'm with you, Casey. You got hacked. You got to be serious. But don't lose the plot right now. Don't lose the plot.
Pettery Coppin will have to be very careful. Not the time to be getting a technical as we have a look at the replay here.
So that is that a no call?
Whistled a no call from the naked eye. It appeared to be.
It's either a flop,
a charge, and then a loose hand.
It's either a flop or a foul. But it's Brisbane ball.
The Breakers unlucky on that possession. Nice pass from Smith-Milner. Dukas down low with an easy lay-in.
Jaden Adams with the hockey assist. They're trying to double his ball screen.
Another turnover for the Breakers, and Freeman Liberty. It's not going to get much easier than this.
Timeout. No, actually, no, you don't. Don't do it. If you didn't call that challenge, maybe.
Yes.
You certainly got to save those timeouts. 8-point lead to the Bullets. PJC gets in, and 3 turnovers in consecutive possessions right in the clutch for the Breakers.
And PJ's hurt.
And PJC is down in the backcourt, but players continuing.
Yep.
Okay, he's up. And he's...
What do you reckon?
I can't watch this, Felix. What happened? I just saw him go down.
No, he's fine.
You all right?
Just a little bit of a rolled ankle. He'll be right. He is tough as nails, but
Brockington comes on with his 4 fouls.
More of the issues has been the turnovers for the New Zealand Breakers in such critical moments of this game. The Brisbane Bullets have just held their nerves. Freeman Liberty cashes one from the corner, and we're back out to 11 points. Pettery Coppin, Damon, he's received a behaviour warning.
At least it was just a warning, not a quick tech. But do you see how Jaden Adams is just orchestrating out here?
Brockington. He's got the scoring power, and right now the Breakers need it. Baker from the corner. That one rattles out. And Lopez will fight for it. Breakers will get another chance. Brockington pulls up. That one rattles home.
Isaiah got to make sure he don't foul out in these last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And he got to just basically shoot the ball every time he touches, as far as I'm concerned.
PJC still on the bench for the Breakers. Prather can't deliver a dagger. The Breakers stay alive.
One thing Brisbane do not want to do, don't start racking up fouls.
Hang on. You asked me what it was. I'm telling you.
On team, 3 fouls at the moment. Nursing a 9-point lead.
Parker Jackson Cartwright still on the bench here. He's got the 6 turnovers, but he's got 12 assists to his name as well. Brockington, his number will be called late here. Pulls up. That one will be off the rim. Harrison, guarded by the smaller Lopez, will fight his way to the rim, and Lopez argues a jump ball, but the official disagrees.
All right, Parker had enough rest. Carlton Davidson checks back in. You down 9 with 3 minutes to go, and this man at the free throw line, Tyrell Harrison, is having a monster game. He's 100% from the stripe.